Hey, Hannah, about the wedding gift envelope?
What about it?
It was empty. Did you forget to put something in?
Seriously? You're actually texting me about this?
I just wanted to check if it was a mistake.
I have 3 kids and bills to pay. Can't exactly throw money around just because it's my brother's wedding.
So you left it empty on purpose?
Yeah, and what about it? Be grateful I even brought an envelope.
If money was tight, you could have just told us. No need for an empty envelope.
Hold up. You wanted me to announce we're broke to everyone?
That's not what I meant.
Everyone else gave gifts. You wanted us to look bad? This is why 30-something brides are so clueless. No wonder you were single forever. Lucky my brother took you.
I won't engage with those comments. Have a good day.
Wow, so sensitive. Overreacting much? Guess that's why it took so long to find a husband.
Hannah, I'm trying to end this conversation politely. Your messages are completely uncalled for.
Truth hurts, huh? Maybe if you weren't so stuck up, someone would have wifed you up sooner.
I'd recommend thinking before sending such rude messages, especially as an adult and mother. I'm done engaging with this.
Oh, please, spare me the lecture. Little Miss Perfect only now finding love. Aren't you a catch?
Ending this conversation now. Goodbye.
Running away as usual. Just like Justin. Hypersensitive, the both of you.
I'm not hypersensitive. I'm choosing peace. Something you clearly know nothing about. Goodbye, Hannah.
Whatever. Go enjoy your perfect little life, while the rest of us suffer. So typical. You're so ungrateful. Always playing victim. Must be nice having a rich wife now. Too good for family?
Don't message my wife again. We're done here.
Oh, protective are we? She can't fight her own battles? Pathetic.
No, she's choosing not to engage her childish behavior. Like an adult. You should try it sometime.
Excuse me for not bowing down to Little Miss Privileged. So sorry our gift wasn't up to her standard.
It's not about the money. It's a spite behind an intentionally empty envelope. On our wedding day.
Oh, boo-hoo. Poor Justin didn't get enough gifts. What a tragedy.
I'm not doing this with you. Grow up.
Big words from Mommy and Daddy's least favorite. Must be nice finally being the golden child. With your sugar mama.
Don't ever talk about my wife like that again. This discussion is over. For good.
Check out Big Bad Justin laying down the law. Give me a break.
It's called setting boundaries. Something I should have done a long time ago. Better late than never.
Boundaries? With family? Who do you think you are? We're blood. That means something.
It means nothing when all you do is take and belittle and manipulate. I'm done being your doormat.
Oh, cry me a river. Poor little Justin, always the victim. Never takes responsibility for anything.
I'm taking responsibility now. For my own happiness, my own peace. And that starts with cutting toxic people out of my life.
WTF? I'm toxic now? After everything this family has done for you? This is the thanks we get?
You mean after all the abuse I've endured? The scapegoating, the neglect, the cruelty? You're right. How dare I put an end to that? How ungrateful of me.
Aw, did I hit a nerve? Truth too hard to handle? Typical Justin, always so sensitive.
No, I'm just done tolerating your abuse. I put up with it my entire life. But no more. This ends now.
Abuse? Oh, please. We gave you everything. You're just an ungrateful brat.
Everything? Really? Like constantly telling me I'm not good enough? Refusing to help with my education while funding Hannah's?
Oh, QQ, poor you. Life's not fair. Get over it. Stop living in the past.
This isn't the past. It's a lifelong pattern of neglect, favoritism, and emotional abuse. And I'm done being your punching bag.
Wow, so dramatic. Pulling out the big abuse word. Typical millennial, blaming your problems on others.
This isn't about blame. It's about boundaries. Something you clearly don't understand. But I do now. We're done here. Don't contact us again. No response from Hannah about seeing the kids.
She responded about the gift, though. Said they couldn't afford anything.
I'm so embarrassed about my family. This is mortifying.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault at all.
Between Hannah's empty envelope and my parents' $100.
About their envelope. Just checked it. Felt oddly thick. It was stuffed with paper to look fuller.
What? They actually did that?
I wish I was kidding. Try not to stress about it.
How can I not stress? My own parents making such a thoughtless gesture. On a date that's supposed to be about love and celebration.
I know, babe. I know it hurts. And you have every right to feel angry and disrespected. But their pettiness isn't a reflection on you.
Isn't it though? Doesn't it say something about me? Did my own flesh and blood treat me this way?
Absolutely not. It says everything about their own brokenness. Their own inability to love properly. You deserved so much more, so much better.
Then why doesn't it feel that way? Why do I still feel like that scared little boy? Desperate for scraps of their affection.
Because those wounds run deep. They've conditioned you to believe the lack is in you, when in reality, it was always in them. Their failure, not yours.
I know you're right logically. It's just hard to internalize emotionally. After a lifetime of toxic programming.
And that's where I come in. To help you reprogram with real, healthy love. To remind you of your worth, even when you can't see it.
Your parents help so much with the wedding costs too. Will mine give paper stuffing?
It's really fine. Don't let it overshadow our day.
No, you don't understand. My family has money. They just won't spend it on me.
Really? Hannah made it sound like...
Dad was an executive for decades. They inherited properties from my grandparents. They're more than comfortable.
Wow, I had no idea.
They paid $80K for Hannah's wedding. At age 23. Her dream fairy tale wedding.
$80K? I felt guilty about our $40K.
They always favored her. Wanted a daughter badly. When she came, I became invisible.
That must have been awful growing up.
It was worse than you can imagine. Hand-me-downs what she got designer clothes. No birthdays what she got huge parties. Always told her I was ungrateful for wanting basic things.
I can't believe parents would treat their child that way. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
That's not even the worst of it. I was basically their living maid. Cooking, cleaning, running errands. While Hannah did nothing.
They treated you like a servant? In your own home? That's horrible.
If I complained or asked for help, they'd scream at me for hours. Call me selfish, lazy, entitled. Threatened to kick me out.
My God, that's awful. No child should endure that. I'm so sorry you went through that.
I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to understand. The depth of the pain, the betrayal.
I'm trying to, I really am. It's just so beyond my scope of comprehension. To treat your own child that way.
Welcome to my world. Where up is down and love is conditional. Where nothing I do is ever good enough.
But you were always good enough. More than enough, exactly as you are. I need you to know that, to believe that.
I'm starting to, with your help. You're healing parts of me I thought were broken forever. Showing me what real unconditional love looks like.
And I'll keep showing you every day. For the rest of our lives. You'll never doubt your worth again.
How do you always know just what to say? To make the darkness a little less dark. The burden is a little less heavy.
Because I see you, the real you. The strong, resilient, beautiful soul. That's always been there, even when others couldn't see it.
Thank you for seeing me. For loving me, scars and all. I don't know what I did to deserve you.
You didn't have to do anything. You deserve love and happiness by virtue of existing. And I'm honored to be the one to give it to you.
The saddest part is, for a long time I thought it was normal. That I deserved to be treated that way. For not being good enough.
Oh, Justin, no. You absolutely did not deserve that. No one does, but especially not a child. You were more than good enough.
I know that now, logically. But the scars are still there. The feeling of never measuring up. No matter how hard I tried.
Of course, those wounds run deep. And they take time to heal. But I hope you know now how amazing you are. Scars and all, you're a survivor.
Thank you. That means more than you know. To be seen, valued, loved unconditionally. I never had that before you. It's still something that I'm getting used to.
Well, get used to it, mister. Because you're stuck with me now. Through good times and bad. I'll always be your biggest cheerleader.
How did I get so lucky? To have you by my side. As my partner, my champion. My home.
I'm the lucky one. To be loved by someone as incredible as you. Your strength, your resilience, your heart. You amaze me more every day.
I couldn't do this without you. Facing my past, setting boundaries, building a life together. You give me the courage to heal.
We give each other courage. That's what love is all about. Facing the world hand in hand. No matter what it throws at us.
Have I mentioned that I adore you? Truly, madly, deeply. For all that you are. And all that you inspire me to be.
The feeling is entirely mutual, my love. I'm so excited to start this next chapter together. Our own little family. Built on love, respect, equality.
Say that again.
Our own little family.
Music to my ears. I can't wait to be a dad someday. To give our kids the love I never had. The family I always dreamed of.
You're going to be an amazing father. I can feel it in my bones. The way you love, the way you care. Our children will be so lucky.
We'll raise them together. With unconditional love and support. The way every child deserves.
Absolutely. Breaking the cycle. And creating something beautiful. You, me, and our little ones.
However many we are blessed with. 2, 3, a whole basketball team. Bring on the adventures. I'm ready for it all with you.
Look at you, already the cutest dad to be. Those hypothetical kiddos are so loved. And they're not even twinkles in our eyes yet.
What can I say? You bring it out in me. The dreams, the hope, the excitement. For a big, beautiful, messy life ahead.
Emphasis on the messy. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Bring on the crumbs and finger paint. The scraped knees and science projects. It's all part of the journey.
What a journey it will be. Full of laughter, tears, and so much love. As long as we're together, we can handle anything.
Even diaper blowouts. 3 a.m. feedings. Toddler tantrums. Because it's not all rainbows and butterflies.
Yes to all of the above. Through sleep deprivation and spaghetti-stained walls. The terrible twos and angsty teens. We're a team, you and me.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's get to baby making, Mr. Sanderson. Time to put that big bed of ours to good use. Wink, wink.
Why, Mrs. Sanderson, are you trying to seduce me? Because it's working. Race you to the bedroom.
Oh, it's on. Last one there does dishes. For a week. Mwah.
Hey, no fair. I wasn't ready. Cheater.
All's fair in love and chores, darling. Better hurry if you want to catch me. I have a head start and I'm not afraid to use it.
I'll catch you all right. When I do, you're in trouble. The good kind.
Promises, promises. Less texting, more chasing. Or I'm starting without you.
Woman, you'll be the death of me. But what a way to go. Ravished by my insatiable wife. Ready or not, here I come.
Hey girl, how's Italy?
Amazing, so beautiful here. Don't want to leave.
Stay forever then, since we're taking your place anyway. Your high-rise is nicer than I thought.
What? What do you mean taking our place?
Look, we just made ourselves at home, no big deal. Thought we'd enjoy your view while you're gone. The kids love it here.
Get out. Right now. You have no right to be there.
Don't be so dramatic. What's yours is mine. We're family after all. Mom and Dad agree this place suits me better anyway.
I'm calling Justin. This is absolutely insane.
Whatever. We already sold your old apartment. So good luck coming back here.
You sold our apartment? Without our knowledge or consent? You can't be serious.
Well, technically, Mom and Dad sold it. Since it was in their name anyway. They said you won't be needing it anymore.
This is unbelievable. The level of entitlement. I can't even process this.
relax. Not like you're hurting for money. What's the big deal?
The big deal? You stole our home while we're on our honeymoon.
Stole is a strong word. We're just relocating you to a swankier place. You're welcome.
I don't even know how to respond to that. The delusion is strong with you. Justin is calling the police.
Ugh, you're both so uptight. It's just a little apartment swap between family.
Family doesn't steal from each other or kick each other out of their homes. This is a new low, even for you.
New low? We did you a favor. That old place was beneath you.
You don't get to decide that. It wasn't your place to sell or move into.
Why are you being so difficult about this? Most people would love a free upgrade. So ungrateful.
I'm done arguing with you. The police will handle it from here. Hope your kids enjoy seeing their mom arrested.
Arrested? Over a silly misunderstanding? You wouldn't dare.
Don't believe me, just watch. You had your chance to leave. Now face the consequences.
Hannah, what are you talking about? What old apartment?
You know, the one before you moved in with Sharon. The dumpy one Mom mentioned.
I lived in this apartment for years. Long before meeting Sharon. There is no other apartment.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Honest mistake?
Honest mistake? You broke into our home? With our parents? While we're on our honeymoon?
When you put it that way, we can explain. The kids really wanted Disney. This location is just so perfect.
I'm calling the police right now. Get out or get arrested.
You wouldn't. We're family.
Family? Family doesn't do this. You have 30 minutes.
Justin, please. I'm begging you. Don't do this.
29 minutes. I suggest you start packing and you pray you make it out in time.
This is so unfair. We're only here for a few days while you're off honeymooning.
Life's unfair. Figured you know that by now. Given how you treated me.
Is that what this is about? Childhood resentment? Getting back at us?
This is about you breaking the law and violating my home and marriage. This ends now.
Fine. We'll leave. But we won't forget this.
I'm counting on it. Maybe you'll finally learn. Actions have consequences.
Please don't. Where are we supposed to go? Think of the children.
Should have thought of that before breaking in. Actions have consequences.
Can't believe you called the cops. Had to beg them not to arrest us. Cost us everything to fix the locks.
Not my problem. You brought this on yourself.
We need help. The locksmith wiped our savings. Just a small loan? $3,000 a month?
Are you serious right now? After the stunt you pulled?
Come on. You make bank overseas now. $3,000 is nothing to you.
Absolutely not.
The audacity is unreal.
Mom and Dad lost everything. Company crashed. Living with us now. 4 kids and 4 adults. It's in a tiny apartment.
Should have thought about that before treating Justin like garbage. For decades.
That was different. We're desperate now. Please.
Sorry. Fresh out of sympathy. Decades of abuse will do that.
Real nice. Abandon your family. When we need you most.
Like you abandoned him? His whole life? Don't contact us again.
Mom and Dad are livid. All crammed in my place. Hope you're happy. Living your fancy life. While family suffers.
Still playing victim? After everything you've done? Blocked her new number. No more drama. Just us now.
Good. Time to move forward. Never looking back.
Proud of you for setting boundaries and protecting our peace.
Couldn't have done it without you. Your support means everything. Thank you for being my rock.
You never have to thank me. I'll always stand by your side, no matter what.
I still can't believe they did that. Selling our home, the betrayal is unreal.
It absolutely is. Violating our privacy like that is unfathomable.
Part of me always hoped that they'd change one day. See how wrong they were.
I know you did. And I'm so sorry they didn't. You deserved so much better.
At least now I can stop waiting for something that'll never happen and focus on our future instead.
Exactly. Their loss, our gain.
A life of peace, love, and happiness.
Together, side by side, always.
I wouldn't want it any other way. Here's to our next chapter with you by my side.
I love you more than words can say. My incredible husband. My soulmate.
I love you too. More than life itself. Forever and always.
Speaking of our next chapter, I have some exciting news I've been meaning to share.
Really? Do tell. You know I love surprises. Especially from my beautiful wife.
Well, I got an amazing job offer as a senior designer for a top fashion house.
Wow, that's incredible. I'm so proud of you, babe. You've worked so hard for this.
Thank you, my love. Your support means the world. I couldn't have done it without you.
Nonsense, this is all you. Your talent, your dedication. I'm just lucky to be along for the ride.
We're in this together. Every step of the way. That's what marriage is all about.
You're absolutely right. Together we can handle anything. No matter what life throws our way.
Agreed. And there's no one I'd rather face it with than the love of my life.
The feeling is entirely mutual. I wake up grateful every day that I get to call you my wife.
Aw, you're gonna make me cry. Happy tears, of course. I love you so much.
I love you too. To the moon and back. Always and forever. After that, I blocked Hannah's number and deleted all our previous conversations. From what I hear, my parents have been going around to relatives asking for help. But apparently they treated extended family so poorly over the years that no one is willing to help them. We have no obligation to help you, they say. As a result, they're all living still cramped together in Hannah's apartment. 4 adults and 4 kids. Meanwhile, Sharon and I thoroughly enjoyed our honeymoon and are loving our new life in France. Seeing my wife smile every day is all the happiness I need.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Hey, Oliver, where are you right now? I finally had our baby and you're not even around to come and see its face?
I'm sorry, Karen. I had some things going on.
You had things going on that are more important than your baby being born? Even both my parents and your parents are here with me. Why is the father of this child the only one not present?
If you already have your mom and dad and my parents there to see the baby, then I don't have to be there, right? I'm busy at the moment, getting ready to run off with a new woman. So please just shut up for me.
What? Did you just say you're going to run off with a new woman?
Sorry about that, Karen. I'm not going to be able to stick around with you to raise that baby. I'm leaving this house, so please care for it on your own.
Huh? You hold it right there. What do you mean you're not sticking around to raise our baby? And you're running off with a new woman? Are you telling me that while I've been pregnant, you've been cheating on me with another woman?
Hey. Don't get too far ahead of yourself there. I've not been cheating on you. It's only that I haven't been able to forget about my ex-girlfriend this whole time.
Your ex-girlfriend?
I'm sure I've told you about her before, right? This is the ex-girlfriend that I'd been dating for 10 years before I married you. A lot happened between us, so we were never able to go through with the marriage. But this whole time I've been with you, I've still had a bit of fire in my heart for her. I thought that by getting married to you, that love for her would fade. And by having a kid with you, that would do the trick for getting me to forget her, but even after hearing that we were having a kid, I've not been able to forget her. So that's why I've gone ahead and told her that I want her back.
You're lying, right? Wait a second. I have gone 9 months now carrying our baby that you wanted me to have so badly for you and never getting a break during that whole time. And now, after I had just gone through labor to have our baby, you're going to tell me that you're running back to your ex-girlfriend?
I only texted her about it today, but to my surprise, she said it was totally fine for me to go back to her. It looks like I wasn't the only one wanting to go back to the past relationship I had with her. She told me that after hearing about how I'd gotten married to you, she's been sad this whole time. She wants me back with her, so I have no other choice now but to go back.
So you're telling me that the plan now is to run back to her and then the both of you are going to peace out? Even though your baby was just born?
Oh, nobody's going to stop the love we have with one another. There are plenty of single mothers in this world, so you'll be just fine. So I'm leaving the baby and all that in your hands now.
No way.
I'm going to be running off now, so you can go ahead and keep living in that house. You won't even have to pay any rent for the place, so that should make life a little bit easier for you, right?
Please, Oliver, come here right now. I would like for all of us to talk about this before you just run off like that. You haven't even taken a look at your baby's face either. I'm sure when you take a good look at your baby's face, your mind will be changed. Hey, you're going to try to use your baby to keep your relationship together? That's not a good sign. I guess after becoming a mother, you forgot how to be a decent human, huh? What? Nice to meet you, Karen. This is Oliver's ex-girlfriend, Amber. I'm glad you made it through the labors of giving birth to a child, and I'm sorry that I am stealing Oliver from you now. Ah, you're Oliver's ex-girlfriend? He and I are married right now, and I just gave birth to our child. You give Oliver back to me right now. Say that all you want to me, but Oliver is only interested in me now, and I'm not giving him back to you because he was mine in the first place. Huh? There is not another man around me who is as cool and kind as Oliver. And back when I heard about him marrying another woman besides me, I was really heartbroken. But to hear that even after having a child with you, he would still rather be back in my arms, well, it's gotten me all excited. I'm sorry for being such a gorgeous ex-girlfriend. Well, it's not that I'm so gorgeous, but rather you're just not good-looking enough. It's really sad that you weren't able to keep your husband away from his ex. Excuse me? Well, good luck being a single mother. In return, I'll make sure to make Oliver the happy man he always should have been around you. And just think of that baby as being Oliver and raise it with all the love you gave him.
Hey, can you give me that house soon? I'm not happy about how you went and changed the lock on the door without ever telling me.
What? Oliver?
Jesus. It's been 10 years and I'm wanting to come back into my house. And now I can't even get in. Hurry up and let me in. Do you have any idea whose house this is?
Wait a second, Oliver. You came all the way back to this house? Even though 10 years ago you ran off with that Amber chick of yours?
Amber and I have broken up. That's why I've made the trip all the way back to my house.
You guys broke up?
Well, a lot happened. And after breaking up, I thought I should find a place to lay low for a while and be by myself. That's when I thought about my house, and I haven't been back in a long time. And that's why I want you to get to it and let me inside. I'm the owner of this house.
So since you've come all the way back here, does this mean you want to live with us again? You want to be with me? And with my daughter?
Are you kidding? Why would I want to live with the woman I left behind 10 years ago? And that daughter of yours, I've never even seen her before. I've nothing to do with that brat, so there's no way I want to be living here with two of you here as well. I've come all the way back here so you and that kid of yours Get out of there, now.
What did you say?
Why are you getting so upset? The owner is back in town, so I have the final say. I've been so kind these past 10 years, letting you both stay in here. But now that I want the place back for myself, you squatters need to get lost.
You hold it right there. I don't mind having to leave this house, but what do you mean you have nothing to do with my daughter? You are still her father, whether you want to accept that or not.
I get that she shares the same blood as me, so biologically I'm her father. It's been 10 years. I still haven't seen her face yet. It'd be wild of me to think of her as my family, and I don't know who she is.
What the?
Also, since I ran off the moment she was born, that means she's now, 10 years old, right? Had I come back after a year when she was still a baby, she'd probably still be cute to me. But now she's one of those annoying little runts that goes to elementary school. I actually hate brats her age the most. I cannot stand their high-pitched voices and stupid behaviour.
You really love to call your own daughter a brat? I guess you never stopped growing into a worse person after leaving me. I haven't even heard a sorry from you yet for leaving me 10 years ago. All you're back here for is the house, showing no emotion towards me or your daughter and just wanting us gone.
Say whatever you'd like about me, but this house is still going to be mine. My name is on it after all. So you don't get a say in what I do with it and who gets to live in it. If anything, you should be thankful I've let you live here for 10 years without kicking you both out. I want to hear you thank me. Right now.
Huh? You think you were being so kind, but did you forget about paying things like child support? I am not going to give you anything back now after 10 years of having to literally support my daughter on my own.
Oh, what are you going on about now? This house was built in one of the best parts of town. The cost of having to pay taxes and for utilities on a place like that costs far more than even 2 months of child support. So think of all those costs that I've been paying off as part of the child support. Since you've been able to raise your daughter in such a good part of town, I'm sure she's grown into a good little girl, right? They always say to have a good neighbourhood when raising a kid, and this place is perfect for her.
They say good environment, not neighborhood. The neighborhood is, of course, important, but it's not everything. There are things like whether the child has both parents around them and whether or not there is a stable flow of money into the house. And there has to be enough activities going on to keep the child happy. There are a lot of things that are really important to a child for their growth, meaning that it's not only about the neighborhood.
You're starting to talk too much. I've had enough of your whining, so go grab the little brat and get out of here. What other choice do you have? Do you think you can just keep living in there without paying for anything? Well, I don't mind calling the police on you right now, having them arrest you for trespassing.
Excuse me?
Then, when you go to court, I'll have the judge make you pay me back for the last 10 years of living in that house. How does that sound to you? But remember, a poor single mother like you would never have the kind of money to pay me all that, so think wisely right now.
You have really fallen into hell, haven't you? All you care about is yourself. And never think for a second that there could be other things going on that don't revolve around you. I wonder how much longer you'll be able to get away with being a totally selfish prick before someone bigger than you comes along and squashes you.
Shut up. I'm done with all this. Now, get the hell out of my house. This is my house. My name is on the place and I've been living there forever. And I don't need some poor woman and her annoying brat living in it anymore. Give me my dang house back.
We've moved out of there a long time ago.
What?
So tell the person currently living there that and see what they think. From the very start, my daughter and I haven't been in that house.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Who's living in this house now then? You're telling me that you haven't been living in this house with your daughter for the past 10 years.
The moment I had my baby, my husband ran off with another chick, right? After something like that, it was pretty obvious to me that I wouldn't be able to raise her in that large house when it's just the two of us. So right after getting out of the hospital, I took my baby and some things and went back to my parents' house. And with the help of my mom and dad, I've been able to raise my daughter with not too many worries.
Huh? I have been letting you borrow this house all this time, and you haven't even been living in it.
I never asked for you to let us live in it while you ran off, right? But leaving a house empty like that isn't a great use of such a gorgeous place, right? And not too long after going back to my parents' house, there were people asking to live in it.
Don't you freaking dare tell me you've been renting the place out to some strangers now.
Don't worry. You happen to know the person just as much as I do, so they're not a stranger.
So then the person living here, I know them.
Someone you know, or one might say, a friend of a friend. I happen to let your ex-girlfriend's parents move into that house.
What? Amber's parents?
At the time, they felt the most responsible for what happened. They even came all the way out to the hospital to apologize to my parents and I for what their daughter did. And as a way of showing that they were sorry, they said they'd go live in your house that you left behind.
Wait. This doesn't make any sense. Why'd they come and live in my house as a way of apologizing to you? What kind of apology is that?
They both told me that they wanted to catch the two of you in order to get you both to pay me back for all you'd done. So they'd said they'd stay in your house and wait for the eventual day you'd come back to it.
What?
They said they didn't mind how long it took you to come back, because the longer it took you to come back, the longer they got to live in that nice home. They also told me that when they were able to catch you, they'd make sure you both paid a settlement to me and all the child support you owe. So I told them it was the perfect way of saying sorry to me and let them move in a few days after I had my daughter.
So you're telling me that at this house, the one I've been banging on the door for the past 30 minutes.
That's where Amber's parents are living. So now that I know you're there, I'm going to give them a call. I'll let them both know that the man outside their house right now is the one we've been looking for. The one that ran off with their daughter, leaving his wife and baby behind. That crappy excuse for a man. I'm calling them right now.
What?
A lot happened that made you both break up. I've known for a long time about how you both broke up. The moment that Amber became pregnant, you told her that you hate kids and then left her.
No.
I always thought that the moment you left her, you'd come right back home. And not even a day after hearing about you leaving her, you're right back in town. Well, good luck now. You are going to have to deal with her parents now, as well as with whoever else might be involved, like Amber and her baby. I'm also going to let your parents know that you're back in town.
No freaking way. This is, not good. You're joking, right? There's no way her parents are living here. Amber's parents are crazy.
I don't think you should call them crazy. But you're not wrong to be afraid of them, especially when they both work for the state police. I heard that the two of them have a lot of influence in both the police force and in the court system. That's why they're both dead set on having you pay me everything I'm owed. Now, good luck with what happens next.
Please help me. If I can't get out of this mess, I'm going to be killed.
Huh?
Amber's parents are so pissed off with me right now that I'm scared for my life. Her dad is holding an axe in one hand and has been standing right beside me the whole time. They keep yelling at me, asking why I threw you away after having our baby, and then ran off with their daughter. And they're asking me why I've done it twice now. Her dad keeps telling me that I'm going to take responsibility for all my actions, and that the only other choice for me lies on the other end of that axe.
Well, they want to know why you did all that. You left me and my baby to run off with their daughter 10 years ago. And by how they apologized to me back then, they weren't all too happy with you. But then, just a decade later, you did the same thing again. But this time to their daughter who just had her baby. And you thought you could just run back to your house and not be punished for all that? I don't blame them for wanting to kill you.
But I never wanted a kid. The reason I ran away from you is to be alone with her and live life as only the two of us. But recently, Amber just kept going on and on and on about wanting a baby of her own. She must have stopped taking birth control without telling me, and that's how she got pregnant. And after telling me she was pregnant, she instantly started talking about the cost of raising a baby and that we need to change in order to become proper parents for it. I was freaked out at the time by how quickly things changed on me. I didn't know what to do.
So you've just been destined to always run off with other women the moment your current lady has a kid? But this time, things changed for you, right? This time, instead of finding another woman to run off with, leaving Amber behind, you left her and ran back to your house to try and live as a single man. All in order to run from your responsibilities again, huh? What a joke you are.
What did you call me?
This is going to be your last chance to take responsibility for all you've done. There is no more running away from everything you've done, and you'll have to answer for it all now. There isn't even a place for you to hide anymore.
This is screwed. It looks like Amber's come here now as well. Her parents called for her to come here while her dad was dealing with me, and now they're all here waiting to welcome me into hell. I can hear everyone yelling at me to be a man and take responsibility for everything I've done. I'm screwed. This is it for me.
That's right. Now that you've come back out of hiding, you're going to have to pay 10 years worth of child support to me and another 8 years after. Then you are going to be asked to marry, forced to marry Amber and live a life under tight control as her parents watch your every move trying to take care of her and your baby. I really hope they're able to help you along in a life that is more than just you running at every chance you get.
What? I have to pay you child support as well?
Of course you did, you idiot. Even if you don't love my daughter any, she is still your child. Your parents have been kind enough to send me money every so often, but that doesn't make up for everything you should owe me. And there are still years to come that you'll have to send me money. So now that you are aware of all that, have a nice time talking with everyone some more. Hey, what the hell is up with this invoice you've sent me? Why do I have to pay you a settlement now? You're asking me? Because you went and stole my husband from me. For a long time now, I didn't know where you guys ran off to, so I couldn't send you the information about it. So I'm really happy you both are back in town now. I will finally be able to get all the money I deserve. I'm not messing around here. I have a child now that I need to support. Who in their right mind would take money from a new mother? Well, that's your situation now, but 10 years ago you didn't have a kid. And by the way, the only reason you were able to get married to Oliver was because of me, right? I was finally able to get that divorce from Oliver after he came back, giving you the chance to be his wife finally. You finally will never have to worry about becoming a single mother because your husband is forced to be with you. I want you to thank me for all that and give me the money I've asked for. Shut up. I'm not thankful for any of this now that it's all going to be the worst marriage in the history of man. I would much rather be a single mother now instead of having to pay you all this money. You would? But you were finally married to Oliver, but you'd rather lose all that so you don't have to pay me? My life with him is horrible and would only be made worse by having to pay you. I was happy at first to have my dad force him to marry me, but this isn't the marriage I thought we'd have. Oliver won't even look at me anymore, and I feel just as alone as I did without him around. What makes all of this worse is that he has to pay a lot of money as well, so his excuse to me for never being around is that he's working all day. And the moment he gets home, he goes right to bed. He doesn't seem to give a crap about me and the baby, and it's making me want to give up on life. Wow. Well, that's not quite a romantic and loving marriage, now is it? And after trying to talk with my dad about it, he just tells me to shut up and be happy for what I have. I thought he was here to support me, and it doesn't feel that way at all. My dad's even told me that he did his part getting Oliver to marry me, and that he doesn't care about what happens after. Nobody in this world is listening to me. I even tried going back to see my mom and dad, but they won't let me into their house unless I bring the baby. Well, I don't blame them. They had to do everything in their power to get your life back on track with Oliver, and after having to wait 10 years to do that, they've had enough. I'm sure they still love you and all that, but deep down they just really want to focus on their own lives and not their petty and annoying daughter. With the way things are going, though, I'm not going to be able to raise my baby. I never knew that Oliver hated kids this much. I thought that after getting married, he'd stop whining about the baby, but he's only gotten worse. If nothing changes with him, then my child is going to grow up with practically no father. Don't worry. I was able to raise my daughter without ever having her father around. If anything, you'll be better off than me because your husband is still in the house with you and making money for your baby. Huh? So please stop whining about how hard your life is and be happy with what you have. I already spoke with Oliver about this, but the environment a baby is raised in is very important. So do your best to raise them in a place where they feel loved and supported. And don't forget, you still owe me money, and I'd like that sent to me soon. After that, I was able to get both settlements sent to my bank account from Oliver and Amber. This was also followed by the remaining child support I required from Oliver and this month's as well. I'm not sure how they were all able to pay me that quickly, but something tells me their parents stepped in to pay me for them. And when it comes to how those two are living together now, they are still not able to converse with one another, and their marriage really is just the most depressing thing. And even with his baby at home and his wife asking him to help out all the time, Oliver goes to work from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day trying to make money in order to pay off all he owes. Amber's pretty much been left on her own with her baby and is trying her best to make things work with what little she has. When it comes to myself, I've finally been given all the money I'd been wanting, and am now able to take my family on a trip to some theme park to treat my daughter to the fun she's been wanting to have. I know that from here, I'm going to have to start saving up for her future choices of going to college or something, so having this money from both Oliver and Amber has made it a lot easier to entertain my girl.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
I thought today was your graduation. Why are there no signs or staff at the high school? The parking lot is basically empty right now. I saw you getting extra ready this morning, but I didn't think you'd actually be tricked. What do you mean, tricked? Oh, yeah, the day of our graduation was rescheduled. What do you mean it was rescheduled? I mean that I'm not graduating today. I don't have school anymore, though, so I'm out with my friends right now. Seriously? Again? What do you mean, again? Well, you lied to me about the date of the parent-teacher conference, and you made sure that I couldn't show up, didn't you? Did I? I don't remember. It was such a long time ago. You know, only family members are allowed to come to the parent-teacher conference and graduation ceremony. I am a family member. No, you're not. The only family member that I have right now is my dad. You're still going to say that? You're not 15 anymore. Please stop. You're just Dad's sugar baby. Why did Dad think it would be a good idea to remarry someone like you? Even my previous mom was better than you. She didn't complain the way you do. You were head over heels when we announced that we were getting married. Why are you saying all of this now? I mean, what else was I supposed to say in front of Dad? I need to be the perfect daughter that he thinks I am when I'm in front of him. It's like you have two different personalities. I guess they were right when they said that women can be frightening. Maybe I'll be an actress when I'm older. Whatever. So it was a lie that today was your graduation day and your ceremony is on another day, right? Then I'm going to head home. I'll have Dad come over to the real graduation ceremony, and you're not invited to come. Not that you're allowed to anyway, since you're not a family member and I hate you. Why do you hate me so much? How am I supposed to know? I just hate what I hate, and I hate you. It gets on my nerves just seeing you inside the house. And even the thought of the taste of your cooking makes me gag. I also hate the way you're so desperate for my dad's attention. When have I ever been desperate for his attention? Back when he wasn't married to you, my dad listened to anything I asked him for. But ever since you came, he stopped listening to me unconditionally. You fed him lies about me and lowered my image so that you could get more attention from him, didn't you? No, I didn't. How am I supposed to trust what you say? I'm not your daughter, and you've never thought of me as your daughter, have you? Of course I think of you as my daughter. If I didn't, then I wouldn't care enough to point out the things that I think are wrong. No, you just hate me. And I don't care if you hate me, because I hate you too. If anything, it's best for everyone if you just leave the house right now. Get divorced from Dad, old lady. Old lady? How dare you? Do you think a loving parent's job is to just spoil their kids unconditionally? Because it's not. It's to teach them what is accepted and what isn't in the real world. Quit acting like you're my mother. You're just a stranger. Anyways, I don't have the time to be wasting talking to some stranger. I'm going to a carnival with my friends. Don't text me anymore. A carnival? Do you have the money to go? You told me 2 days ago that you used all of your allowance for this month, so you need some money. The truth is, I know where you keep the cash inside of the house. You took money from the house? Your father and I told you to work out your spending from your monthly allowance over and over again. Who cares? I only took like $300. $300? That was the grocery money. The entrance fees went up lately. And I want to buy food and merch from the stands inside. So $300 is the bare minimum that I need to have fun. Just think of it as a present for graduation. Well then, I've got to go. Wait a minute, we gave you your present for graduation already. We paid for your whole graduation trip with your friends. Rose?
How was the graduation ceremony?
Rose lied to me. Again.
Lied to you?
Yeah, the same thing as the parent-teacher conference. Apparently the actual graduation day is next week.
Wait, but we read a paper that had the date on it.
I'm sure she just remade it and changed the date, just so that I couldn't show up. It probably isn't that difficult if you have a printer.
Wow. I'm sorry for making you go through that again. It's all because I was spoiling her until I married you.
I mean, I understand how you felt. You just wanted to show that you loved her, right? Rose didn't receive much love from her mother, so you wanted to make up for that, didn't you? I can't imagine how difficult it was to raise a daughter on your own.
Yeah. But after getting married to you, I realized that blindly doing whatever she wants isn't the same as loving her. So I tried to fix my relationship with her, but I guess it was too late. She was already in middle school by the time you and I got married.
There's no such thing as too late. We've both tried our very best to have a sincere relationship with her. And I still think it isn't too late. The only reason that she won't acknowledge me as her mother is because I'm not trying hard enough. I'm more stress tolerant than I look, so I can keep going.
Thank you so much. I don't know what I'd do without you. But still, I think it's a problem on her side that she keeps lying to you over and over again. I feel that she might do something that's too far if she keeps going.
I mean, she still lives with us, and she'll be going to university from our house instead of a dorm. So we can help her out for now. But I'm worried about what might happen when she's on her own in the real world.
In that case, I have a plan on what to do if she ever tries us again.
A plan?
Yeah, I mean, you tried the nice way over and over again, and it didn't work. So we've got to change things up a bit, don't we?
I mean, I guess. By the way, Rose told me that she wanted just you to show up at her graduation ceremony.
Just me?
Yeah, apparently only family members are invited, and I'm a stranger, not a family member. So she doesn't want me to come.
Can you show me your text messages with Rose when I get home?
Sure, but why?
I want to see what kind of stuff she's always sending you. She probably says things to you that she would never say to even a stranger, right? I want to know those things as her father.
Okay, but if she ever finds out that I showed you our text messages, she'll probably hate me for life. So only use them to acknowledge that she says those things, okay?
Okay.
Guess who just graduated and also turned 18? I'm a full-grown adult now. Anyways, I was kind of bummed out to see that Dad wasn't here. I was really glad to see that you weren't there, though. Congratulations on graduating, and happy birthday. Since you're a full-grown adult now, I expect you to carry yourself around as an adult, so that we can treat you like one. Stop trying to parent me, old lady. The only thing that you do is lie around at home all day and use up Dad's money. You're not in a place to be parenting me. Old lady, huh? Yep, And I'm an adult now, so I think your job is done in our family. I guess so. It looks like there is not much that I can do for you anymore. Well then, I'm gonna go party with my friends, to celebrate our graduation. Oh, and I'm gonna stop by somewhere before that, so I'll go do what I gotta do. Okay, but even if you've graduated, don't do anything stupid in your uniform. I brought a change of clothes, don't worry. Don't be too late. Sure, but make sure to pack your things by the time I'm home. Pack my things? I've prepared something for you. Let's say a surprise. Congratulations! Today you finally become free. I haven't felt this good in months. Freedom comes with responsibility. Oh, shut up already. You're already a stranger now, legally. So, could you do me a favor and leave my house? Legally? Didn't I tell you that I have a surprise? Well, surprise! I turned in divorce papers for you and Dad. What? Is this a prank? Nope, this is completely real. I kicked the useless old lady who calls herself my mom out of my house. It took a lot of preparation, but totally worth it. All of my friends agreed that this was the best option. What did you do about the signatures? Who cares? I'm sure they don't even check if the signatures are real or not. So I signed your signature for you, and my friend's boyfriend signed Dad's for him. Imitating another person's signature and turning in a legal document is a serious crime. Do you know what's more of a crime? For a stranger to linger around in someone's house and act like they belong there. I just graduated from high school, so I thought it was a good time to surprise you. Congratulations, you just graduated from your role as my mother.
Well then, I'm graduating from my role as your father too.
Wait, what? What do you mean? My dad's still my dad.
The person that you're texting right now is your father, not your mother.
Who exactly do you think you're fooling here? I get that you're getting worked up because I turned in your divorce papers as a surprise, but are you seriously gonna lie that you're my dad? What are you trying to do exactly?
You're in no place to be talking to others about lying. You lied about the parent-teacher conference and graduation ceremony, and many more things.
Look, you're not fooling anyone here, so could you just pack your things up and leave already?
You're the one who's going to pack up your things and leave, Rose.
You're seriously starting to get on my nerves. Stop acting like my dad right now. He's working at his office right now, even I know that. How would he be texting me through your phone right now?
I logged into her account through my computer.
Through your computer?
Yeah, and I've read every single text between you and your mother. It was absolutely terrible. I couldn't believe that the person who texted those messages was my own daughter. So I decided to have your mother share her password and login ID with me, so that I could see whenever you said something.
Wait, Daddy? Actually, hold on. Did you actually read all of the texts?
Yes. Your mother is also watching this conversation on her phone. But I'm talking to you through my computer right now.
Wait, Daddy, it's not what it looks like.
What is it then? Can you give me a valid explanation of what it is I just witnessed?
Well...
Exactly. You turned in legal documents as a surprise, right? Who did you do that for?
For you, of course. Because I know that there is someone more worthy of you, not someone like that lady.
You know, I made you go through a lot after divorcing your mother. And I'm sure I hurt you many times. So I've done things your way to make up for those things. But ever since I realized that that's not love, I acted more strictly towards you because I thought that you deserved a parent who really cared.
I only need you. We only need each other. If you have money to spend on that lady, then spend it on me.
You just want things to be about yourself, don't you? Then you can be alone and have everything be about yourself by yourself.
By myself?
Didn't you hear me? I'm graduating from the role of your father, just like the way Helen graduated from the role of your mother. You're already an adult, right? So figure out the rest of your life on your own.
Wait, what? But I'm still gonna be a college student.
If you're going to choose to be a college student, then I suggest you get a job because there's going to be a lot of tuition and living expenses to pay for. Balance your studies and work.
What? I can't do that!
You're going to college to learn, aren't you?
That's just irresponsible as a parent.
My legal responsibility to make you go to school applies up until high school, and you don't understand the worth of money yet.
Of course I do.
If you really did, then you wouldn't steal money from the house and go spend it with your friends.
That old hag, she snitched.
I told you that I saw all of the texts. Look, you're an adult now, and you want to go to college to learn. If that's the path that you're taking, then figure it out on your own. Do everything at your own risk. This is where I let go of your hand and you keep walking on your own.
But you can't just say that all of a sudden.
As I said, freedom comes with responsibility. Making choices on your own comes with risks. Happy birthday. I hope that you live a good life.
If you really hope that I have a good life, then pay for my tuition, please. I just wanted to live alone with you. I just wanted all of your love and money for myself.
Then you didn't do anything for me. You did it for yourself.
I'm still your cute little daughter, aren't I? I've acted the way that you wanted me to until now.
If you can't take good care of someone important to me, then you're clearly not acting the way that I want you to. If you really cared for me, then you would understand that Helen is the person I want to be with, and you wouldn't have turned in that divorce paper. You would have swallowed your pride and given her a chance. If you want everything to be about yourself, then live on your own.
I just graduated from high school. How am I supposed to do that?
Just go to your grandmother's house for the night.
What? Grandma's house?
Figure out how you're going to live from now on by the time college starts, because you'll never step into our house ever again.
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm dead serious. I was literal when I said that I'm no longer your father.
But I can't live on my own.
Well, you're not a child anymore, so you're going to have to. You knew what was right and what was wrong, and you still chose to do what was wrong. You brought yourself into this situation. It hurts me to know that you could do and say those things while knowing how the other person would feel.
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I'll be a completely different person from now on. Please, forgive me.
And there you go apologizing to the wrong person again. This is my responsibility. I couldn't teach you what was right until now. So I'm going to have to change the way I do things from now on. Think of this as your last chance, and have a good look in the mirror before deciding on how to live from now on. Well then, I've explained everything to your grandmother.
Wait, Dad, please! Don't throw me away like this! Daddy? Mom? Dad? I don't care, whoever, please just answer.
Your father is driving, so he can't answer the phone right now.
Mom? Where are you? I just came home and everything is gone and no one's here.
We sent all of your things to your grandmother's house, didn't we?
But what about all of your stuff?
We moved.
Moved?
Yeah, we're headed to our new house right now.
New house? Where?
Can't tell you. We decided together that we won't tell you anymore. Anyway, have you already decided on what you're going to do about your housing and job after college starts?
Of course not. I don't have any money.
We already paid for the initial fees, didn't we?
But I can't afford to pay the tuition.
We handed your grandmother the information to your bank account. It has all of the birthday money and extra income that you received and never used.
But this isn't enough.
Of course it isn't. You used up almost everything the moment you received it.
Well, then what am I supposed to do? I can't even move with this money. But Grandma keeps telling me that I'll only be able to stay at her place for another month.
I mean, you don't expect her to let you stay at her house for the rest of your life, do you?
I was planning to go to college from our old house, so I never saved up to live alone.
I know that. You were planning to make your father and I divorce so that you could live alone with him. and live a worry-free, amazing college life, right?
Please, just tell me where your new house is. I'm begging you.
I'm nice, but not nice enough to live with someone who I know hates my guts. I'm sorry, honey.
But at this rate, I won't be able to go to college. And I haven't found a place to work at either. So I'll be homeless before I even know it.
You're going to get to live at your grandmother's place for another month or so. So I suggest that you at least figure out how to do some chores around the house by the time you get kicked out.
How would you forgive me?
This isn't a matter of forgiving or not forgiving. This is called tough love.
This isn't love.
I mean, we gave you soft love for a long time, but you never fixed anything. This is our final resort to help you become a responsible adult.
Please forgive me. I can't just not go to college while the rest of my friends are. And I can't be the only one who's working my butt off to pay my bills. Are you listening, Mom?
It's strange. I wanted you to call me by that name so badly, but I couldn't care less anymore. I guess my brain just processes you as a stranger now.
I'll apologize for everything that happened until now. Let's just go back to how things were, please. Let's be a family again.
The way things were? You want to go back to when you never acknowledged me as a family member and disregarded all of my hard work to be a good mother? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to reject your offer. Your father and I are still human beings, just like you are. We can't accept everything and act like nothing happened.
But I'm apologizing to you.
Well then, I'll be muting my phone now. I'm also blocking your number, so only contact your father from now on. And keep it to the minimum.
To the minimum?
Yep. Good luck figuring things out on your own. Bye-bye. Rose turned out to be unable to pay for her tuition and decided not to start college. Her grandmother knew the whole situation. And being the strict person that she is, she really decided to make Rose live on her own after 1 month. I've heard that she's currently working multiple jobs at a time, and finally acknowledges how valuable money is and how difficult it is to make a living on her own.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.